The 2023 Halloween update is out, and there's a brand new Halloween leak that is going to be releasing sometime in the near future. Let's talk about it. So go ahead and join into the game. Then what you're going to want to do is click on play, and then to go into classic mode. You can also do it in killer mode as well, but I'm just going to go to classic mode because it's the easiest. Again, I'm going to be choosing normal mode because it's the easiest. You can choose any other one if you want as well. And then you're going to go ahead and join classic mode or whatever mode you've chosen. Yep, and there we go. So as you guys can see, it is the same thing as last year's. It's literally the exact same thing as last year, even the exact same badge. Vicious Wraith badge is literally the exact same badge, exact same quest, exact same decorations. They might have added a couple new decorations. Like, I don't know if that eye was there before. I can't remember, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. But it's really cool to see these decorations come back again for Halloween because I really like this map. This map is really, really cool. But this isn't the last of the Halloween update. They're actually going to be adding a part 2, which we'll be getting to in a second. But I do want to go over the part 1 again, just in case you guys haven't actually seen this before. So let's go over it first. So basically, if you guys have never done this before, you're basically going to go over here and you're going to see the Vicious Wraith guy right here. And if you interact with his speech bubble, you will start the quest. Now, if you've already done the Vicious Wraith badge before, you will see that it will just tell you that, oh, thank you for doing it. It's like I said, it's the exact same badges before. It's nothing different. So if you want to do it again, you will have to go onto an alt account to do it. But if you haven't done it yet, this is the perfect opportunity to do it now before it goes away again. So you can go ahead and get the badge as well as the custom menu music as well. So if you guys want to get that, make sure to do it now before it goes away again, because it might not be coming back again. I don't know. We'll have to go ahead and see if it does come back next year, but this is the perfect time to get it right now. So make sure to go ahead and do it if you haven't yet. But I'm going to go onto an alt account, just go ahead and show you what it might look like for a new player. So let me go onto an alt account right now. All right, so I'm now on my alt account. So let's go ahead and join back into classic mode. All right, so basically what you're going to go ahead and do, and yes, this is my avatar from my from my alt account. Don't ask, okay? It's very strange. But basically what you're going to go ahead and do, go up to the Vicious Wraith like I mentioned earlier. It's going to go all the way over here and go ahead and click on the little dialogue box here. So this is basically what you're going to be seeing if you've never done the Vicious Wraith quest before. So it's going to basically say, please help me, I've lost all my candy, yada, yada, yada. You have to collect 10 pieces of candy around the surface area and then return it to him. Make sure to click what if I don't want to, because if you refuse to do it, he actually will send you to like a custom round 666 endless survival match where you can't like unlock anything. It's basically just a death sentence. Don't do that. Go ahead and click understood and you'll start the quest. Now, as you guys can see down below here, it will actually tell you the amount of candy you have. So what you're gonna want to go ahead and do is look around the map and see if you can find these pieces of candy right here. It can spawn anywhere inside the map except for it won't spawn inside like the Area 51 facility. It's on the surface only, and it won't also spawn like out in like this endless abyss you can see out here. It won't spawn out here. It'll spawn like near all the buildings and stuff. It might also spawn over here as well. This is actually a pretty sneaky spot it can spawn in as well, right over here. It can spawn right next to the sign. It didn't spawn for me here in this round of doing it, but it can spawn there as well. So just make sure you check there as well. Just go around the map and just find these pieces of candy. Like up here, there's a piece of candy up here. Oh my gosh, be careful of the barbed wire. It can kill you. But here's a piece of candy right here. Go ahead and collect it. And now you guys can see I have 1 piece of candy. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just go around the map and find 10 pieces of candy. It can basically spawn randomly. It's not going to spawn the same spots as it does spawn in for me. It does spawn randomly in different spawn points. If you guys want to know all the spawn points it can spawn in, for like if you're kind of having trouble finding it, I will leave a link to the Sactic wiki page for it, which will list out all the different spawn locations and stuff. But I am going to go ahead and do this for you guys once so you guys can kind of get a feel for how it's going to work. But if you guys still need more help, I will leave that wiki page down below to help you guys out. But basically, you're going to be going around. Again, don't look out in like the endless abyss over there. You're basically, all you're going to do is just go around the surface and just look into basically every nook and cranny and try to find the candies here. Again, it can really spawn anywhere. I've actually seen it spawn up here, I believe, before. So make sure if you want to try to get up here, all you want to do is just basically do a bit of parkour, try to like get up here, and then you're just going to want to jump like that. And yeah, it did actually spawn up here. So as you guys can see, this is a pretty sneaky one as well. It can actually spawn right here. So you're just going to want to jump and grab that. Boom, got my second piece of candy. So yeah, there's a lot of different places it can spawn in. You're going to want to like basically check every single building because it can be really, really sneaky with some of the locations. Like here's another location right here inside this truck as well. But yeah, it can be really, really tricky where it can spawn. They do have some really good hiding spots for these. I can't remember if it spawns inside these pumpkins, but I'll check the pumpkins as well. just basically check literally everywhere you can to try to find these candies. It won't spawn anywhere down there, like in the actual like Air 51 complex. It'll only spawn on the surface. So don't go down here, guys. Don't go down here. It won't spawn down there. But basically anywhere with the buildings on the surface, and like basically anywhere with the buildings, it can spawn. As long as you're on the surface, you didn't go down to the Air 51 facility, you didn't go down into the way out badge room, you didn't go out into the like the nothingness outside of the surface area, you'll likely find it. So just go ahead and search around the surface. It can also spawn in this like aircraft hangar place as well, which we'll go ahead and check that in a second. But yeah, it can spawn in lots of different areas, so just go around trying to find it, and you'll eventually find it. If you need some help, I will have that wiki page linked down below in the comments or in the description. So here's another piece of candy right over here. Go ahead and grab that. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit while I go ahead and find the pieces. I'll go ahead and unpause once I find some other ones. So oh, there's another one right up there. I see it. As you guys can see, there's one up here. If you guys want to know how to get up to like that top place, all you're going to do is just jump on the little barrier right next to this and then just kind of like jump up there. It might be a bit tricky to get up there, but trust me, it is possible. So just keep doing it. And if you have the grapple hook as well, you can use the grapple hook to your advantage there. But yeah, there's another one right there. Oh, there's one right here. So it can spawn in some of the pumpkins. Obviously, this one is a bit see-through, so it's a bit easier to find. Got another one right there as well. So we only have 4 more to get, guys. We're getting really close. There's another one right there inside the truck, which is in like this bunker area. Go ahead and grab that. I definitely don't remember these eyes. I think they did add these eyes. I definitely don't remember them. Maybe I'm just not remembering it like correctly, but I swear those eyes weren't there before. Oh, and here's another candy right here on this little contraption next to these guys right here. Only 2 more. Make sure to go ahead and check up here as well, because this is a pretty kind of sneaky spot that I wouldn't be surprised if they put something up here. You can like jump on this soldier's head and then climb up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like spawns in this pumpkin or something. I wouldn't be surprised at all. So I found another one right here. It's inside this like little cubby here, right next to this soldier, where they're making like some sort of contraption. So we only need 1 more. Only need 1 more, guys. Oh, and I found it right there. As you guys can see, there's the last candy right up there. Go ahead and you're basically just gonna jump on this shelf here, and then you're just gonna jump up like that. You could also probably jump on this soldier's head. Yeah, there you go. Just jump on the soldier's head and then just go ahead and grab it. There you go, number 10. Perfect. These pumpkins are obviously not going to have anything because you can't get up there without a grapple hook. Places where you can't get up without a grapple hook are not going to have it. So don't check in like places that you can't get without a grapple hook, because they wouldn't do that, because it would be unfair for people who don't have it. But just make sure to check basically anywhere that is accessible to everyone. And yeah, and what the heck? Oh, I was going to say, why is that trick-or-treating bucket floating? But it's like, that's actually a really cool design. They have like floating from the banister. That's actually really cool. Again, I don't remember that. Maybe they added it. Maybe they didn't. It's been a while, I gotta be honest, but yeah, it's really cool. So anyways, I got all 10 of the candies, as you guys can see right down there. So if you got all 10, all you're gonna go ahead and do is go back to Vicious Wraith, and if you have collected them all correctly and you interact with his speech bubble here, you should get the badge right there. So there you go, guys. So there you go. There is the badge. And if you go back into the main menu as well, you will notice that there's actually some brand new music that you have access to now as well. So if you go into the main menu and then you go ahead and click on the little music icon at the top here, you should now see that you have the strolling around music. And if you go ahead and play that, I actually have my music off, but go ahead and turn that on. You can now see got some pretty cool main menu music if you care about that. I don't know if many people care about that, but you do have that now as a bit of a reward for doing the event. The last thing we have to go ahead and show you is an actual like really cool leak for the part 2 of the Halloween update. And how do I know there's a part 2? Well, we'll go ahead and get into that in just a second. So we go inside game updates here in the official SacDig Discord server. You guys will see that HT posted this. Silent update has been pushed. Halloween decorations and Vicious Wraith have returned. New servers only. That's another thing, by the way. If there isn't the update inside the server yet, it's because it's an old server. So I will actually leave a link down below to a private server if you guys need that for the Halloween update, as the update keeps getting rolled out. I will have it reset eventually, so the link might not work after a couple of days. So just make sure of that. I might reset it once like the update has been fully rolled out and stuff. Yeah, so the decorations and the old Vicious Wraith quest have been re-added to the game. And now this is the actual important part here. This is only part 1 of the Halloween update, something bigger and better coming soon. So there you go. So there's actually going to be something new added to the game, and we might know what that part 2 is. So if we go inside the Sactic Hunters Discord server, which is another official Discord server, it was made for purely events. As you guys can see, War, an actual developer of Survival Killer Killers, he posted this. Hey everyone, there's currently a planned hunt for Halloween 2023, a bigger and better update coming soon. I will create a channel for new findings when the time comes. And he posted this leak here, and as you guys can see, it is a pretty lame leak, I gotta be honest with you, but it has these colors here, and what we did notice is that the colors of this and this like little gray thing at the top, it does eerily match up with the window on the famous Telemon's Mansion, or like Spooky Mansion model that a lot of Roblox games have used in the past. I'll put it up on screen right here. Shout out to MLG, by the way, for actually pointing this out inside a live stream. Now, do we know that's what it is for sure? No, we have no way of actually confirming until the update comes out, but it's kind of something interesting to mention for this leak that doesn't really show much anyway. So then this is actually a way more interesting part. War literally said badge leak confirmed. So considering that he's a developer, he's literally confirming that this exists. It does actually exist. And as you guys can see, Vicious Quest 2. That's right. So there's actually a continuation to the original Vicious Wraith quest, Vicious Quest 2. And basically what it says is, in Classic or Killer mode, you can complete Vicious Wraith's second quest during the Halloween event. As you guys can see, no one has gotten it yet, obviously. But yeah, that means there is a second Vicious Wraith quest coming into the game. And you guys can actually see it's a bit different. He has some sort of like symbol on his chest. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a drink with like bat wings or something. But yeah, this is looking to be really, really cool. I'm really excited to see what they're doing for the second quest. Apparently, it's going to be bigger and better than the other one. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is. But anyway, what do you guys think about this Halloween update? Are you guys excited for when it rolls out? Let me know down below inside the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching.